All right, guys, welcome back after our break. Let's quickly take this opportunity to wrap up our lesson. So today we've looked at the imperial system. We looked at conversions and calculations involving units of length and distance, mass, volume, and temperature. We also looked at the imperial system and we saw that it's defined by the British Empire in 1824. It is still used in the USA, Burma, and Liberia. Examples of units, for example, it's inches, pounds, yards, and so on. And then we address this issue or this note where we say, don't stress, all right? You will not be expected to learn all these units from your memory, but you must be able to work with them from a conversion table. So rest assured, make sure that you go through this again and you are able to apply it. Then also, revising words, we looked at length, which is the measurement of an object from the one end to the other end in one dimension. What else did we look at? We looked at distance. That's the physical length between 2 points. Also, our mass, that is the amount of matter in an object. Then we looked at volume, and we said that volume is the three-dimensional space occupied by a gas, a liquid, or a solid substance. Then lastly, we also looked at temperature, and we indicated that temperature is the measurement of how hot or cold a substance or object is. Then we also, when we did the sums, we looked at some common errors, and I want you to avoid these common errors. So some of it is making of computational mistakes in a multi-step problem. You've seen now when we did the application sums, you can't just plug and play. So what do I mean by that? You can't multiply, divide the way you want. Make sure you understand what goes where. No random order calculation. Then also, remember, basic calculator skills are often lacking. Like, for example, BODMAS. Apply BODMAS when it's necessary. I also want you to keep in mind confusion with different calculations, procedures, methods. It frequently occurs. So let's avoid that. Then be mindful of early rounding. And remember to round off only your final answer. And let me quickly add to this. Remember, rounding off is an independent mark. So what do I mean by that? It stands alone, even if you make a mistake throughout, but you round off correctly according to the given context, we cannot penalize you. So please keep that in mind. Then also, 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. And then substitution. I alluded on the fact that when there's a formula involved, we follow 4 steps. Step 1, you write down the formula. Step number 2, we substitute into the formula and make sure it's correctly substituted. Step 3 is we simplify. And then step number 4, write your final answer in simplest form. And then remember to conclude. So when you have to conclude, you conclude based on your calculations. And again, we cannot penalize you if you concluded on your answer. So guys, I want to leave you with something for the week to keep you busy, but not only to keep you busy, but to prepare you for your upcoming or final exams. So I'm saying here, Karabo needs to travel from Cape Town to New York. He finds the distance table below on the internet. All distances are given in miles. Karabo is planning on traveling from Cape Town to New York via London. Right, so use all the given information to calculate the average speed in kilometers per hour at which Karabo will fly if it takes 11 hours and 45 minutes to fly from Cape Town to New York. Use the following formula: average speed equals distance divided by time. And then a note was given to us as well that says 1 mile equals 1,6093 kilometers. And then also I included there a distance table for you to use. So best of luck with this challenge. Find time to do it. And at this point in time, I want to say thank you for joining me today. I'm looking forward to our next lesson. Take care, stay safe, and remember to work every day. Thank you.